Hi there, I'm Carter Maloney.
And I'm Cheyenne Wharton.
And we're here today to talk with you about some little tips to help you study.
Have you ever struggled with stepping down and getting that studying done? Do you find yourself distracted? Your head's saying study, but your brain says TV. Do you want to be able to sit down and just study for once in your life?
If your answer was yes to any of these questions, we're sorry, but there is no help for you. You will work at Payless or McDonald's for your whole life, and there's nothing you can do about it. Pack it in, everyone. We're done here. I'm being told that I'm not allowed to leave until I tell you all our studying tips.
Let's start with a tip about keeping focused.
If you want to stay focused while studying, you should keep the TV and electronics off. Don't tell yourself, I'll just watch one more show or I'll just play one more minute, because you won't. You will play for 5 more minutes, then 20, then an hour, and then you'll be sitting there at 11:30 saying that at this point, you should just study once you get to class.
So yeah, turn off that TV.
The second tip we want to talk about is that you should always find another equally desperate to study human being with which to share your burden.
Or in other words, find a study buddy. Find somebody who will help you study, but make sure they won't get you off track. Somebody to study with can help you by asking you questions and keeping you on topic. If you find the right person to study with, you won't have any problems.
Working with others is a great way to motivate yourself, no matter how lazy you are. Always harder not getting something done, knowing if you screw up, they get saddled with your mediocre work.
That's right. Now for our third tip, make sure you rewrite your information a few times to make sure it sinks in.
Writing things down over and over helps solidify your memory of the information. You can write it out once or 57 times. It will always help store that information in that thick skull of yours. The next tip is to keep yourself well nourished.
Don't forget to eat. Your brain needs nourishment to stay focused and retain knowledge. Ever notice that people who are always tired have a hard time staying on top of what's happening in class? Eat healthy food and you'll have all the energy you need to study for those big tests.
Sounds good, Cheyenne.
Sure does. And now we're on to our final tip. Last but not least, make sure you all take lots of breaks while studying.
That's right. If you overuse your brain, then it won't let the information that you're studying sink in. Sure, you'll remember some of it, but some of the most important details may be lost. As long as you aren't cramming this studying in the night before the test, you can afford to space out your breaks and keep an even flow of info. Study for 30 minutes, then take a 10-minute break. It'll make it easier for yourself.
Hopefully these 5 tips will help you next time you're stressed out about a big test. Now just to summarize what you should know.
Make sure to turn off all electronics before you start studying. Some people may be able to get stuff done while watching TV, but if you're looking for studying tips, I'm going to guess that you aren't one of them.
Find yourself a study buddy, someone else who needs to learn the same stuff you do. It's easier to learn it with somebody to help motivate you.
Rewrite the information that you have so that you can etch it deep in your memories.
Keep yourself nourished. If you're hungry, your brain no work so good.
Take breaks to ensure you don't get tired of studying. If you're miserable, you probably aren't learning anything.
And now, before we leave, we'll take a caller question.
Who have we got on the line today?
Hi, I'm Riley.
Hi, Riley. How can we help you study more efficiently?
What if you have a buddy who doesn't want to study?
If your study buddy isn't helping you study, then they aren't much of a study buddy, now are they?
Exactly. If they aren't studying, you should just leave them alone and study by yourself, or find a new buddy to study with.
Thanks.
All right. So until next time, I'm Cheyenne Wharton.
And I'm Carter Maloney, and we would like to thank everyone for listening. I got the giggle.